Hi, my name is Tony Beverly and I'm the host of Our Amazing Kids. And my guest today I'm very excited about is 8-year-old Chloe, who, like me, loves football and she plays. Hi Chloe, how are you?
Good.
So I understand that you are actually on a football team.
Yes,
Yep.
I'm on the junior minors at NU.
The junior minors at NU. And what position do you play?
Quarterback.
Wow, that's an important position. I love football, and once I found out that you were going to be on, I wore a special earring for you that's a football. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I was trying to surprise you. So I see you brought a football in there. You got a game ball?
Yeah, it's my MVP ball that my coach gave me.
I have an MVP on my show, folks, and it's Chloe, the quarterback. So how long have you been playing football?
3 years.
You had a big brother that played that made you want to play, or you
No.
just...
I just always watched football with my grandma at her house, and I wanted to be on the 49ers because I really like that team. And my mom found out that there was a football team near our house, and I wanted to play. And on my first year, I had a really fun time.
So you just finished your first year?
No, this is now my 3rd year.
3rd year? Well,
Yeah.
You're not a rookie anymore. You're almost a professional.
Yeah.
So are there other girls on the team?
No, I'm the only one.
Wow, that's got to be, do the boys make it hard for you, or are they good to you?
Boys are mean.
Boys are mean. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Boys are mean. But football players are supposed to be mean, so
Yeah.
that's probably why. I'm sure they like you. If you're the quarterback, they've got to like you, right? So what's your best play that you ever had? How, like a 30-yard pass, a 10-yard pass? What's the...
We don't really throw the ball that much. One of my favorite plays is Wainwright freeze play. It's where everybody doesn't move, and it's really fun.
Yeah. You got It's sort of a trick play.
And you get 5 yards ahead.
Cool. That's very cool. That's amazing. So I see you're a junior minor. You say you like the 49ers.
Yeah.
You won't get mad at me for liking the Pittsburgh Steelers? Oh, good. So you started watching football with your grandparents?
Yeah.
Where do they live?
Arnold.
Arnold. Is that far away?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, that's got to be cool. My grandfather played football too, and I used to watch football with him. He played in college, and when I was little, I used to watch football with him. Well, that's really cool. So you got your MVP ball,
Yeah.
and so you think you're going to play when you're just going to keep playing and when you get old, like in high school?
I think,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, that's good. The guys will probably be nicer to you, especially if you're a quarterback. So are the rules the same as regular football?
Yeah, sort of.
Is it tackle?
Yeah.
Wow. You haven't been hurt?
Well, in my first year, a little bit.
Yeah.
And 2 of my friends hurt themselves really bad.
Yeah.
My friend Talent, he broke his finger from a face mask, and my friend Chewy, he ripped his AC.
ACL?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty common thing. There's not much you can do to protect your knees when you're playing football.
Yeah.
And that's a common injury. So I'm really, I'm curious about the fact that you're a girl and football is mostly a guy's sport. Weren't you worried about being a girl playing football?
A little bit in my first year until I met this girl on 10U, and she was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, everybody can play. If you can throw the ball, you can throw the ball. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Back when I was in school, that girls just weren't allowed to play. So I'm glad that you get to pursue your passion.
And last year I was the kicker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You kick too? Field goals or just kickoff?
Just kickoff.
Yeah. That's hard, running up to the ball and kick. So have you ever been in a, what's that contest? Punt, pass, and kick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It went good.
Yeah? Where was that? Here in Nevada City?
It was at and near the high school. My sister goes there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what's that paper there you brought?
It's for questions.
You have a question for me? Why am I so cute? Stuff like that?
No.
Oh.
It's like questions about football.
You want to ask me or you want me to ask you?
I could ask both of you guys.
Oh, when the expert gets here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
One of them is, what position would you want to play if you could pick it?
Well, when I played defensive line. I tried to tackle quarterbacks. But if I could pick a position, I think I'd like to be the receiver to catch touchdowns. But I'm not fast enough.
Yeah. My next one was, what is your favorite team?
Well, we already know that. Pittsburgh Steelers, black and gold, baby.
And my last one was, do you like playing on grass or turf?
Well, when I played football, I don't think turf was invented. Because I'm very, very old. But yes, I like playing on grass. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Earlier in the season this year, I was fullback, and now I'm quarterback. And when my Jack White quarterback I would keep the ball and go left, and I would make touchdowns.
Yeah, you've made
Yeah.
touchdowns?
Yeah,
I think a fullback will be harder than quarterback because you get hit more.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. You like the 49ers. Do you have a favorite 49er?
I don't really know any other names. I just like to watch them play,
Oh.
and
You just like the whole team.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
and I really like their colors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Red and gold?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm blue and golden.
You're blue and gold.
Yeah.
And my Steelers are black and gold. So I think gold is the optimum color.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I can't wait till we're joined by our other football lover. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Action!
Hi, we're back, and Chloe and I are joined by Mr. Kevin Brown, who is actually an NFL player for the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you very much.
This is Chloe, and she loves football like we do.
Nice to meet you, Chloe.
Me too.
All right.
Do you have some questions you wanted to ask Kevin,
Yeah.
or anything you wanted to talk about? She came prepared.
She did.
If you could pick any position you would want, what position would you pick?
Well, I picked the position that I really wanted, which was wide receiver. So I played wide receiver when I was a kid and in high school and in pros, and then now I actually coach wide receivers.
Cool.
My second one is, what is your favorite team?
Oh, it's not a trick question, but it's a twofold question, meaning I have two favorite teams. So my favorite team growing up was the San Francisco 49ers.
Just like you.
Yeah, just like you. I loved, they had a great wide receiver. His name was Jerry Rice, and he was my favorite person to watch. So San Francisco 49ers was a team I liked growing up, but I'm from Kansas City, so I still like to watch and root for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Very good, very good. Neither one of those teams are the Steelers, though, and I'm very disappointed.
They're not.
And my third one is, do you like playing on grass or turf?
Ooh, that's a very actually easy question. I prefer to play on grass. I thought playing on grass was much better. It just felt more natural to play on, and it smelled better. It felt better.
Yeah.
Playing on turf, I think, causes more injuries than grass fields do. So it would always be my preference to play on grass fields. Yeah.
Well, Chloe's position, she plays quarterback, she has played fullback, and she's a kicker.
Oh wow.
She knows all facets.
Oh wow. What's your favorite position?
I like kicker and quarterback.
Kicker and quarterback. Okay. Good. So have you played a game yet this year?
No, we just did our first jamboree, and my second jamboree is going to be tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
We talked about Jamboree before you got here. It's sort of the equivalent of training camp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Training
cool.
camp, you're probably playing against different types
Like
of teams.
four
different
different
teams. Yeah. Like a little scrimmage against each one of those teams, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you coach wide receivers where?
I coach wide receivers presently at Del Oro High School, and I've been there for about 6 years now. But my first 3 years, I coached at Nevada Union High School here in Nevada City.
That's
She's a
the
junior
team
minor.
I play at.
Is that the team you play for?
Yeah.
All right, that's excellent.
So I kind of was grilling Chloe about what it's like to be a girl on a football team. What do you think about that?
I think it's fantastic. In fact, you could probably YouTube. I can't think of or remember her name, but there was a girl that I know that was extremely successful playing football. I think she was a running back and scored many touchdowns and did really well. And so I think it's fantastic. So I definitely encourage you to do what you love to do and follow your passion.
Yeah.
That's cool. Very cool. Man, as much as I've loved football my whole life, I've only met one professional football player. And he played for the Niners. And so it's really cool for me to meet an ex-NFL player. So before we went on camera, you said that you played in Europe?
I did.
Maybe, I'm sure Chloe's not old enough to remember NFL Europe.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell her what that was like, differences.
Yeah, so the NFL is probably about 20 years ago now. They used to have, basically, they were, I would say, sort of minor league system programs that they basically had teams in different countries over in Europe. I think Scotland had a team, Germany had a team. Barcelona had a team, Amsterdam. And so basically for rookies or free agents like myself that were kind of on the borderline to make or not make a team, they would send players over to Europe to participate in a league to basically to work on their games, to make them better, to get them some competition and get to basically be reevaluated as they were, trying to make an NFL roster back in the United States. So I was fortunate enough to, when I went to camp in Arizona, that I did get injured there. So I was only there very short for just a few months, but I did well enough to where I was recommended to go play over in NFL Europe and spent one of my best years of my life in the country Germany, and got to play over there a full season and got to see all the different historical things about that country and the other historical and beautiful things about Europe. So it was a great experience for me.
I think from what I've heard from people that play football for a long time, there's so much more than just the game. Having friends, the camaraderie, and feeling closeness to 30 or 40 guys. It's got to be wonderful, and I'm sure that when you get on a high school team or whatever, as far as you go, there's something about that closeness between a team that I think is wonderful, and I think it's great that they allow females to play now. And I think you must be good. She's got an MVP ball.
All right.
I have more than one at my house.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, they don't give most valuable player. I don't think it's most very pretty. I mean, you obviously have skills, so I think that's very cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a female could take professional contact because
I'm not sure that that's, I don't necessarily draw the line there, but I think there definitely would be certain positions that would be difficult for me, as I have two daughters myself, and they were both athletes,
right.
and that I would necessarily care to see them in a position to where maybe a high-speed collision.
Yeah.
But and there's not just quarterback. They take care of quarterbacks.
Right.
So they're so protected in today's game with the rules and regulations. So even that being the most important position, that still probably is one that the right person who was physically equipped as far as strength and speed and whatnot could probably play. And then of course their punters, kickers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe in 15 years you will be on an NFL team. Because you're 8, right?
Yeah.
So 8 and 15 help me. 23, yeah. Okay, so now I know who to look for.
Right.
You could be like the first female field goal kicker or something like that. That's very cool. I think.
Or
it's
wide
wonderful.
receiver.
Or wide receiver.
You never know. Maybe at that point the game will evolve, and they try to protect the players every year with new rules on protecting the head, which is most important, and they're trying to make the game safer because there's lots of injuries, life-changing injuries that can happen. So the NFL has done a really good job of trying to make the rules to where people can play the game, enjoy the game, but hopefully walk away from it. Yeah. So maybe by the time you get to that point, all the rules will be good for everybody, male, female, whatnot. Because it doesn't matter if it's NFL or not. I know that they also have women's professional football leagues that is full contact as well. So there'll probably be options out there for you.
Well, I really look forward to that time. I appreciate you coming in, Kevin. It's so cool to meet you. I'm sure Chloe's happy. Have you ever met a professional player before?
No.
See, it's only my second one, and he just signed an autograph and shook my hand. I never got to talk to anybody that actually played. So that's very cool. I think you are wonderful. So this is Tony signing off from Our Amazing Kids. Join us again next time.